Pass me the black and mild. Season opener in Houston, Texans lost 19-20 to a game-winning drive by Baker Mayfield. I'll give him his props. That was an amazing drive. He drove down the field with ease against this Texans defense that's been hooping all season. Showed last year that they're the truth, and he picked us apart that last drive. I want to start with this offense. We had C.J. Stroud go 13 for 24, 207 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Pretty okay game from C.J., but overall you can tell that he's just back there. He doesn't have the same confidence and rhythm that he's had in the past years, especially under the Bobby Slowick offense. Getting out and running, I'll give him his props on that, which I do really appreciate because like I said in my video before, you have to be a dual threat quarterback in this league if you want to win. You have to. You have to have some type of dual threat ability, some type of, okay, let me get up and get a couple yards even if it's better than a sack right now. Overall, this game is just, it was not good. It was not good. The offense is still lackluster. This Nick Kelly offense is looking like a downgrade from Bobby Slowick. Going into last season, our play action rate was 26.5% with Bobby Slowick. That was 16th in the league. So right about average, but it was decent. We were able to get yards. We were able to mix in our shot plays, which is the one thing that we're doing so much this year. Saying how you're doing shot plays and trying to do, like, we can't do play action if we can't run the ball. It just doesn't make sense. This year, our play action rate is 15.6%, which is the 4th lowest in the league. If we can't run the ball, if we can't move the ball, they're never going to work. Teams are just going to sit back and wait on them, or they're just going to blitz you on the times when you're not play actioning. So there's no point. There's no point in running these plays. Bringing in 3 new weapons on offense. We're new offensive coordinator, so we don't know what we're really trying to figure out on offense. We don't have our full rhythm. Another thing that Nick Caley's bothering me with is the way he's using Nico Collins. It's horrible. This is not Nico's game. I don't know what we're doing. We're trying to get him on only these deep over routes, only shooting deep shots down the field. It's like, can we find a different way to get Nico the ball? I went into this game, I was saying, oh, the Texans want to win, we got to get Nico Collins at least 10 targets. We targeted him 3 times on the first drive and then 3 times in the end zone, and that was really kind of it. We had 1 deep shot across the middle that I will put that one on Nico because he should have sat in the hole versus fading more into the defender. But end of the game, overall, the whole offense was just trash that game. But Nico Collins' intermediate route rate from the past 2 seasons before, 45.8% in 2023, 41.3% in 2024. In 2025, he's looking at 27.5% on intermediate routes. What are we doing? He used to run them almost 50% of the time. He's running intermediate routes. Now, 27? Where are these routes going to? We're not scheming our guys open. It's the same thing we've been complaining about all season, all last year. Scheme the plays, scheme the players open, and we'll make, all you have to do is keep the offense simple. Overall, offense was horrible this game. We had a blocked punt in Bucs territory. We ran 4 plays, 0 yards. Had 4 straight stops. We stopped this Buccaneers offense who's been pretty lights out all season. They were doing it last year. They've been a consistent playoff team and a consistent division winner for the past 5-6 years. And our defense is putting stops. We're getting stops on the field. And our offense just can't capitalize on them. That's just holding us back. If the offense is able to just, even on some of those drives, I know in the past years, Texans fans, we complained about, we're only getting 3 points. We're not getting touchdowns. But move the ball. That's all that matters. Keep the defense on the sideline and get some rest. If we're getting a stop, and we go out 3 and out. Defense is right back on the field. 3 and out. Defense is right back on the field. 3 and out. Defense is right back on the field. They're going to get gassed. And then the one time when you really do need them to get a stop, they get gashed. Like that last drive with Baker Mayfield. Henry Toto makes that tackle 85% of the time. But the one time he misses the tackle, it ends the game, essentially. They get that first down, and they're able to continue that drive and go down and score. Our goal line. We got down to the 1-yard line. And we're running shotgun draw plays or shotgun inside zones with Nick Chubb, a guy who played in Cleveland for the past, I don't know how many years. If we don't just get under center and just hand him the ball one time, and I'm pretty sure he can get that 1 yard. But we're throwing 3 passes on the goal line. Of course, I'm always for it with give Nico a shot. The first fade ball that we tried to throw to him, it was a good one. Just a little bit out past his hands. It is what it is. But the last fourth down play that we ran, it was just a horrible play call. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. We tried the first shot to get down to the one. It's almost as if the Texans expected that to be in the end zone, and once it didn't get in the end zone, it was like what do we do now? We just have to do better. We have to do better. It's Dar Ogunwale. I mentioned it last video that he's a very big fan favorite here in Houston. He's made some game winning plays. He's made some amazing third down conversions on these draw plays, but overall, this game, his pass protection was horrible. He missed at least 3 pass protection blocks that ended up in either CJ being pressured and having to throw the ball away and 2 sacks. Like, it's just a time to where we realize, hey, is he supposed to be on the field right now? Woody Marks was doing the same role and almost doing it better. He had a couple catches, couple runs. Woody Marks is showing that, hey, I should be in this role. I should have more of an impact on this offense, and we're not allowing that to happen. Go into these rookies, Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel. Why are they not playing? We drafted 2 high wide receivers. We drafted them high. We made Jaden Higgins the highest paid second-round pick in NFL history, I believe. Why is he not in the game? Why does Justin Watson have more snaps than Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel combined that we used on wide receivers are not seeing the field? Jaden Higgins has been a decent target. This game, he had 1 target and he had a catch for 28 yards. Last game before that against the Rams, he had 3 targets, 2 catches for 32 yards. It's not like he's just not getting the separation. He's not getting open. Put him on the field. Him and Nico Collins, what are they going to do? Put Jalen Noel there. If you want the intermediate routes and you want a deep shot, send Jaden Higgins on a deep shot. Send Jalen Noel on your short route. And then you can keep Nico on your intermediate routes. We can scheme our guys open. It's been the motto that I'm going to have for this whole season until the Texans change it. Going into the defense, again, our defense is dogs. They're dogs. They're out there flying on the field. I love our little nickel blitz where we're mixing up, sending Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and sending Jalen Petrie. I just love our defense. Our secondary, they're pretty much all my favorite players in the league right now. They're making plays, but the offense just has to find a way to either stay on the field, drain some clock so our defense can get a rest, or put some points on the board. One or the other. We have to do one or the other. We can't just be such a lackluster offense with such a really good defense that we have. But Anderson, he was in talks of he could possibly be a DPOY this season. His betting odds were, I want to say, in the top 5 of him being DPOY. This season, he's off to a really good season. He's second in the league with pressure rate. He has a pressure rate of about 31%. That's awesome. We have a D-line that's going crazy. We have DBs that are being able to make plays. Derek Stingley is still showing that he could be an all-pro corner. Mike Evans had 5 catches on 11 targets, 56 yards. 4 of those catches came in the first quarter or the first half. So we're able to lock up teams' number 1 receivers. We're able to get to the quarterback and make pressure. Defense is getting the stops. Offense just has to move the ball. Henry To'oTo'o, I love the swarm mentality. I do. It's extremely essential. But sometimes we have to wrap up. I get it. I like it. We're headhunting out there every game. You can see it. Our team is running. We ready to knock somebody's helmet off. That's what you need out of your linebacker sometimes. But sometimes you need a wrap-up tackle. That 4th down play where you allowed Baker to scramble and pick up the first and continue that drive, that ultimately cost the game. Of course, he is one of our leading tacklers, but his coverage rate and the missed tackles, it's costing at times. It's very costly at times, and it has to be better. Like I said, defense did really good. We had those 4 stops in a row that you can't ask for much more out of your defense. We had 4 stops in a row. We had a blocked punt. The Bucs went down. We got the stop, and they missed the field goal. Like, it's certain things that we just have to do better at. Ultimately, I'm stressing. I'm a Texans fan, and I'm stressing. Only 12% of teams that start 0-2 make it to the playoffs since 1990. So it's going to be a hard trek for the Texans to be able to make it into the playoffs. But I think with our division, the Jaguars coming off of a bad loss against the Bengals where Joe Burrow went out, we played them this Sunday, so we need to pick up a win against them. The Titans are still looking like they're trying to get their feet under them. The Colts, they're looking on fire right now. They're looking like a top 10 team in the league. Indiana Jones, it seems real. Indiana Jones seems real. So I'm hoping that the Texans, we can bounce back. But right now, we got to get it together.